this is actually day 0 for AniFest. I'm just here to pre-pick up. Well, this is actually a very new announcement that they just made, which is the one I haven't seen before. Right now I'm just gonna wait until around 4 so that it does start for the day 0 AniFest. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to line up the outside part here. It turns out that I was a little confused. They did, however, change how the entry and exit works though. Okay, so I had to do a re-recording of everything here. Turns out that the area is not filmable inside here, but this is just a preview of what it looks like. Anyways, it's kind of getting dark here. I think I time-lapsed throughout most of everything here. What the supporters purchase is the special supporters badge, the tote bag itself, the special t-shirt which I'm about to wear tomorrow, and this one itself is a charm, and the light stick, of course. So it's pretty much a much better supporters badge set here, which I definitely love it though. So notably, I should have entered the entrance to the other side because this is the different entrance unlike the previous one before. And this is also the same exit as well. So I just gotta take note of that as well. Even though I may not arrive at AniFest early enough, I do have another event to attend, which is called IGN Live. So stay tuned for only the Saturday event for IGN Live. Oh, I almost forgot. This is actually the actual entrance instead of the one that's just all the way to the other side. So yeah, this is the way to enter AniFest for the rest of the day here. But just in case, I'm gonna have to arrive late because I have an IGN Live for tomorrow's event, but I can only stay for half the time. In that case, I'm just gonna have to combine multiple episodes in the video. And second is where I had to basically go to SoCal Gaming Expo for Sunday, which also happens to occur the same date, but only on Saturday and Sunday. To compensate the issue, I just simply had to purchase the Sunday only badge for SoCal Gaming Expo to where I can only make an appearance at Pasadena. Alright, so other than that, stay tuned for tomorrow's first day at IGN Live for 2026, and the second for AniFest, and the third for SoCal Gaming Expo. So this one I had to add in an extra clip. It's actually another LA card show event here. The only difference that it is actually very small, unlike some previous card conventions. The entire area is what it looks like here, but I don't have anything particular that I like to buy or get anything. So that's all I had to look around for this. In case anyone was wondering, this is LA Card Dude Card Show event, which is also the most unexpected event that happens randomly. However, they're just only here for just a single day. That's all they had to do. I know I'm being too extra here, but this is a Japanese garden room at night, and this area is just partially open as of now. It is unfortunately extremely dark here, so it may not be a good time to film at the dark. Yeah, I'll have to come back just later when I arrive at 2 p.m. for AniFest, which means I may arrive late than usual. Okay, this should be enough for now, but I'm just gonna stay tuned for IGN Live on the first half of Saturday. This is just only Saturday for IGN Live for 2026. I just returned from last year, and this is going to be the first part of this episode. Not that much people right now here, just people waiting in line. So overall, I'm just going to simply wait around for a while. Alright, it's around 7:26 here. Just the security setting up the checkpoint here. And as before, the only major difference is that there is no VIP badge for the IGN Live unlike last year. So it's basically all general, and it now starts at 9 a.m. instead of 10. So as before, I can only stay for half the time here. Alright, fine, just got in here, just waiting until the IGN Live starts. The film crews are back here once again. So as before, the food trucks on the left, and everything else inside are on the right. IGN! 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 Same entrance as before from last year. IGN is a little different though, but here's the way to pick up the badge. Alright, I got the wristbands here, and this is the entire preview of what the whole area looks like.
Welcome, welcome families, welcome friends, welcome to IGN Live 2026. This is the party to be right now.
So inside the main stage, they have the merch shop for IGN Live, and on the other side, just a showcase of pinballs and other old consoles here on the shelf. This is the way to the exit of IGN Live and to other vendors and the gaming rooms. This area is where they can try out new games around IGN Live near the spotlight stage. Axe throwing? Whoa. I will have to try this activity on my own though. Alright, done with the participation of just throwing an axe here. And here are the rest so far, including the gaming hall and the main stage. Here is the second floor of IGN Live. The second floor features some gaming vendors, and the other side contains the Switch 2 lounge. The Artist Alley returns to IGN Live for the second time. In the Artist Alley, they now feature the meet and greet tables just near the corner. There are multiple artists that I recognize from previous events here, such as the Co and the other artists here. Okay, there's some free sparkling water here, and I'm just gonna pick the one that's this one. Yeah, there's a lot of few vendors around this place though. Pixel Empire is the one that I recognize from multiple conventions. I believe this is an artist I remembered from a while ago, but not as much. This area is basically a lounge for attendees so that they can rest. There are some additional test games inside the second floor. The area over there features the arcade version of Guitar Hero and the play date. This is basically the overall structure of the second floor of IGN Live. The theater does feature some panel-like shows, but I did not attend any of the schedules here. The main stage also features giveaways and special events.
Joining us here at IGN Live to tell us what new treasures are buried in Black Flag Precinct, Captain.
Just side out a little bit near the spotlight stage here, and here are the rest. Okay, should be back in the main stage. Roger Craig is actually there.
Sonic the Hedgehog and Princess Zelda are two of the most iconic video game characters of all time. And we have the voices who bring them to life with us here at IGN Live. Say hello to Roger Craig Smith, voice of Sonic. Who plays Princess Zelda in Breath of the Wild universe? Oh wow, welcome to IGN Live.
That's all the time we have. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah,
What's it feel like, Jeff? How's that feel? Right?
You immediately went off script.
I went off script. I'm sorry. The 30-second show. You guys didn't know what I'm going to them, right?
Yeah.
30-second show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These are all.
I've been sitting on that like all backstage.
Such a great job.
Thank you.
I'm really excited you guys are here at IGN Live because this year, in the year 2026, both of your characters are celebrating major anniversaries. 35 years of Sonic.
Yes.
40 years of Zelda. How does that feel to celebrate an anniversary like that?
Oh man, well I feel like we're celebrating it globally with all the fans around the world who have just been so into these franchises from what, like 1986? It's incredible. It's like skydiving. It's amazing. There's so many great games in this series, and it just keeps going and going, and you wonder what's going to come next. It feels 40 years young, really.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, yeah, definitely. I second that skydiving part. I don't know if the question.
Well, okay, fine.
No, it's scary. No, it's crazy to think that you try to just take a job as a voice actor, and you're thrilled when you get like any time behind a video mic, let alone getting to voice characters that have been so iconic to gaming and the interactive space for this many years now. It's very surreal.
Is there a go-to line of dialogue or something that you just helps you kind of get into character and kind of snatch back in? Is there something that you kind of repeat to yourself in the booth?
There are lines that I just enjoy that are favorite lines of mine that she has that I talk with fans about often.
Yeah, the guy with the headset.
Remember,
The guy with the
Friends
headset.
Never Forgotten. That's a line that a lot of people really relate to and they use a lot. Open your eyes, the iconic lines. I definitely don't go with the blood moon when I'm in the booth because it's too scary even for me.
Yeah,
So, no.
No, it's very scary. What about you?
No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me. I think it's that kind of, it's overrated. There's like weird little things that, and then of course Frontiers, right? All of that just out the door. So now
Yeah.
like,
It's
now it's emo Sonic, I guess. You know,
It's crazy. It's kind of fun to like grow up with Sonic because I'm also born in 1991, and it's just such a funny thought to like. Sorry to bring up.
I know. Also,
I
like,
don't know.
trying to do the math on that.
I know. Now everyone's gonna know my email password because they know what
There
I'm
we go,
born.
there we go.
And here's my favorite teacher. It's funny. Yesterday for the week of gaming, summer of gaming, we got a trailer for Sonic's 35th anniversary. We got new updates for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We're gonna get TMNT, we're gonna get Evangelion, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And Godzilla. What's it like working with Godzilla?
It's crazy. His breath is a whole other thing. But a total pro. Yeah, he's method for sure. No, I was actually at both of us were in attendance at Summer Game Fest when the trailer happened, and I was sitting there like we were up in the nosebleeds, and I was just laughing, kind of going, "Oh, this is great!" Hearing people get all hyped up for it, so that was awesome.
That's so fun.
I'm glad you guys are excited because it's like I've been sitting on so much of this that you just kind of go like, I can't say anything. I know what's coming, but you know that's the worst part about what we do.
Right.
Can't say anything, can't reveal anything.
Right.
We get to see you guys go bonkers for it. So.
It's great. I love Sega's dedication to like keeping. It's like we got a whole roadmap. Like this is not over.
Yeah, and they're not done.
I mean, a lot of that is crossover, of course, but then you also have like the fighting, smashing, timed lines that are a lot like like a lot higher, a lot faster.
Yeah.
So a little bit, but you still have cutscenes and stuff like that. So it all feels the same to me, same Zelda.
Right.
I just have a very strong imagination as an actor. We are often saying our lines to somebody who doesn't speak back to us. That's kind of part of being in the isolated booth.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel extra robust after those sessions, though, I must tell you.
I love that. You mentioned that you know how to write Hylian?
Yeah, I write Twilight Princess Hylian.
Guys, do you know about this? Like, does anyone here speak or write Hylian? A couple people? No, nobody. You know what? Let's write down. Hi, my name is Sonic.
Hi, my name is Sonic.
Yeah, in Hylian. Yeah. Roger, I gotta mention that Zelda and Sonic are both in a video game together, and that's called Super Smash Brothers. Anyone can win in that game, but who do you think would win in a fight, Zelda or Sonic? Oh.
Zelda.
Yes, true Sonic.
I will give the very safe answer. I will say all of humanity would lose should they ever have to fight, because that's too much awesomeness in one space at one time. It would open up some sort of a space-time continuum hole, and all of that would cease to exist as we know it. But it would totally be Sonic.
We'll see what this looks like here.
Oh, and is that supposed to be Sonic?
That's not Hylian, that's just Sonic.
We'll do like a little zoom in there.
What do you have to do?
That I really love your Sonic the Hedgehog.
Thank you.
Impressive.
Okay, now Sonic speaks English, so I think we'll see what this is gonna look like.
Barely. We're in here all day, so we're like, we'll be seeing you guys at some point.
Guys, you can play Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart with them. So if someone's gonna get Mario Kart, okay, wait, is this Zelda? Is this also?
That's Sonic the
That's
Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Weirdly, I mean, look.
What's with the stick figure? What happened here?
That's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the spit image. I mean, come on. 16 years of doing the guy, you gotta know how to draw Sonic the Hedgehog.
So good.
It's so good, right? I know, thank you. It's like me.
Guys, I love this. There's so much more of this all over at IGN Live, man. I'm definitely gonna keep those. Guys, we're out of time. Thank Thank you so much, Roger, for joining us.
Alright, just gonna go outside for a brief moment here, and this looks to me that this is a food truck area. The bears are a little different, unlike the previous one from last year. And this is the food truck area, of course, and basically everything else. I think I actually know this food truck here, the Shake Ramen. Alright, so for the milk chocolate chip that I actually got during the entry into IGN Live, this is how it tastes. Oh my goodness, this is actually so good. Alright, love it so much, I'm just gonna consume all of it. Alright, here is the Shake Ramen itself. The only major difference is that it doesn't always come with a protective lid here to shake the ramen. So it's already pre-shaked. I will give it a taste test. Let's see. Not actually bad. I love it. This is second floor here right now once again. And the only thing I passed by is the smart projector that's just inside. Pretty much a nice lounge to watch. Alright, so I'm basically in the 21 plus lounge here. It's just basically people getting a bar here. However, I don't drink though. Alright, it's kind of like a little crowded here in the second floor. It looks like there's a huge line next to Hershey's. Yeah, just take a look at this though. Pretty much a long line. I'm just gonna find something else to do here. Look at this. Five Nights at Freddy's figures here in the display only. There's another one as well. And yet there is even more. And another one as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm just at the meet and greet here. I'm just waiting for the Roger Craig Smith at the moment. However, it looks like IGN Live isn't prepared for anything that is quite too much here. Even though they tried to limit their best here to where they can only get 2 autographs per person, except it still is still crowded. It is still always as crowded though.
Hearing? I'm like, ew. No, I put in earplugs. Yes. It was.
Okay, so the time has passed by here and just gonna browse around. I already did some few shopping around some artists here. And there's some few mascots around this place. Okay, there's a lot of cosplayers in there. Well, that's amazing. Alright, I was able to do a lot of things around here, so I'm just gonna explore around for more. They also got Rogue Allies here. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, doing some activities here. I was able to get some Hershey's chocolates, which I definitely love a lot. Overall, I'm just gonna explore around for a bit. I am just gonna simply explore around for more. The Switch 2 Lounge, there are a lot of good games here. The one that I have is the Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, which I now do live streams. I have not gone to that though, but I'll do some live streams later on. Alright, it's a lot right now here. I don't have anything specific on the second floor, but this is basically everything they have at this floor. Since there's nothing particular that I'm looking for at the second floor, I'm just gonna have to exit down to the first floor and check around for the final time. Okay, it is actually very crowded here in the main stage. This area is extremely crowded right now, so I won't be able to see the rest though. Okay, so I don't have anything particular here, so I'm just gonna have to try to leave the area here, which is currently loud. Okay, so right now I'm actually done at IGN Live, even though it's still going around. But I gotta be at the other event to attend here, just to get to AniFest for today. So stay tuned to that. I'm gonna use my main vlogging camera for this. This is actually the other half of AniFest for 2026. I actually came somewhere around 2:43 p.m. Yes, this does give me plenty of time before it ends at 8 p.m. Well, the first things first is to simply get something to eat. Okay, so I remember these food trucks from previous conventions here, only the first 2 right there. My spot so far is different. It turns out we got like one Sonic fan that shows up at AniFest. All right, hi. Yeah, I know I came late to AniFest because I was at a different event.
Oh, gotcha.
But anyways, I'm just gonna take katsu curry.
Katsu curry?
Because I already tried some few foods from Anime Riverside.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha. Total's gonna be 1501.
Nice. All right.
Thank you very much, Avro.
Yeah, no problem. There you go.
Right.
Thanks.
Gotcha. Thank you. We'll call your
problem.
name. Order's ready.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to enter the other way around here since I already have the badge for it. This one I already ate the one from Anime Riverside. Ice balls of fire, okay. If this is my first time trying one, then I'll have to try just only the one rice ball.
Hello.
Can I just try a single rice ball?
Which one?
Just a single rice ball.
Yeah, what kind? We have beef, chicken, spicy tuna.
Let's take beef.
Beef? Okay.
Yeah,
Going to be $6.58. You can tap right here.
there we go. All right, I got multiple foods here coming. Okay, so this is actually the main event here, which I already got in. And I already have the foods already prepped for just food testing. So this is what the area looks like as of now, though. So we'll get into it later. The artist side is actually over there. And the VTuber stage is actually from the inside, though. And I'll also get into that later. So let's just do a food review. I'm just gonna try out the rice ball. Even though there's background music from the main stage, I'm just gonna have to do a food review through commentary. The first one is the katsu curry sandwich. Let's see how this tastes. Pretty good. Not bad. This is a drink from Sunday Cafe. Let's see how this tastes. Overall, not bad at all. It tastes good. Okay, I was able to finish my food quickly. I had to rush eating everything, so moving on. However, the Sunday Cafe drink is actually making my stomach very full quickly, unlike other drinks that I tried. Anyways, this is what the area looks like, as I said before. Hot dogs, Japanese-style hot dogs is something I haven't seen before. Koyaki is back here, but I'm currently full at the moment. And the other one is Moo tea, which they now sell Thai tea here. Alright, I'm taking a break here. I don't want to eat too much. Now to get into the vendor's hall. Okay, here it is. Just gonna browse around here. First one is EST, Coast GCG gift shops, which is what they have so far. And there's another wood vendor here inside this convention. Around here is just nothing in particular that I see here. Besides that, it's just basically what they have. There are very few artists inside this vendor's hall here, which is usually an alternative. The other side is just the artist side, which I'll get into it later. Craftsmanship Kotobukiya. All the collectible figures so far, but expensive. Right, next around here is just basically some few vendors here. The vendor right there sells Zippo lighters though. Okay, so it's been a while since I last saw Animo candles, so they returned to this AniFest once again. The container itself has changed a little bit though. They now use some type of like a white container. Okay, more vendors around this place here. Nothing in particular that I like to see though. And there's Book Off once again from multiple conventions. And I think I remember Artisan Studio from a previous convention. Breeze out there feels pretty nice right now, even though it's slightly windy. Well, that's just basically it in the vendor's hall. Pretty small though. Okay, so this area looks like the front entrance of AniFest here. But I'm just gonna head straight to the artist alley, of course. Music is a little loud here, so I'm just gonna explore some artists around this section. Oh, here are the rest of the artists around this area here. Alright, scrolling through everything here, just gonna have to check around. Even though there's not that much Sonic stuff around this place here. Alright, first row done. The only table that's missing is one of the artists that doesn't show up. This is the Japanese garden at this day. Alright, the Japanese garden is the next area. Alright, very peaceful environment here, except there's like some few cosplayers around. Alright, just gonna explore around the Japanese garden, but I'm just gonna do it counterclockwise here. Here's a nice little river in the rapids here. Okay, I better watch my step carefully because the walking is pretty sensitive. Here's the koi fish, but it's not meant to be fed. This is what the area looks like here, and pretty much a very peaceful environment. Now walking to this direction here. It looks like there's a gathering here. They can actually take a photo booth here. I think I hear music playing in the background here. It turns out that I recognize this music from a long time though, but that's amazing. Okay, there are some different ceramic stuff here around this place here, so I'm just gonna explore around for a bit. Alright, more Pinewind Garden stuff around this place here. Same as the usual AniFest conventions. Now I'm just gonna go around here and then check around. Okay, there it is. This should be good though. Okay, that's the final stop for now. Okay, just done at the Japanese garden here. Just gonna go back to the artist alley just to check around more. I somehow might have skipped some rows here, so I'm just gonna double check. Okay, here are the rows so far. Just gonna browse around for a little bit here. And I don't see anything particular though. Okay, all right. Did talk to some few non-artists around this area here. Oh, I think I remember this artist here, Hayun. And nothing particular that I see at the moment. Oh wait, I think I know this artist here. The last time I encountered him was back at Anime Impulse, but I ended up having to talk to them off camera though. Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think you like
FGC.
Tails.
I'm a Tails fan, by the way.
I think you're a Knuckles fan.
Avro, right?
Yeah.
I keep bumping into you at multiple conventions. Come on, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Have I shown you these? You've seen this, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I see most of them though.
Yeah. You want a picture of this?
Oh, sure.
So I got the camera up.
Yeah. I'll flip it, don't worry.
All right.
That's amazing.
Thank you. How you been?
It's doing good.
Yeah. Let's see. It was. Which convention was it in the LA Convention Center?
LA Convention Center?
Yeah.
Was it the one in LA Comic Con or Collecticon?
It was probably Comic Con or the game trading convention.
I didn't go to game trading convention.
Okay, no, it was probably Comic Con. Yeah, I keep bumping into you. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a blatant. I think the showcase, this cosplay showcase, is at 7. I'm hoping. I saw it in the rules. They're not allowed, but I'm really hoping they might let me up on there with my rollerblades.
Okay.
Cause
rollerblades?
Like, yeah. Oh, no, I'm doing beat, and I do actually skate. You're good.
Okay.
I do actually skate. So if I could get up there with my skates, I could do some cool.
Okay.
We just have to see.
Gotcha.
Pray for me.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll see you at the cosplay contest.
Good seeing you, man.
Good seeing you again. Let's have a good talk with them. Now I'm just gonna have to browse around for a little bit more. So that's one Sonic artist I recognized. I mean the one that's actually right there though. And the cosplayer who loves Tails. Last row here. And additional context. There is nothing inside the room, so they actually removed the extra vendors hall though. Oh yeah, it's fairly useless room inside. It looks like there's another Sonic artist here, so that's 2. And that's Camilla Creations. And everything else, this is the last section so far. After all, I think that's basically it for this small artist alley here. And probably good for now. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm able to do anything here since it's pretty much a small recording, but I'm just gonna wait until the cosplay contest so that I can set up footage and then get a good recording out of it. So it'll be at some point in time to where I decide to do a small event here. And after AniFest, SoCal Gaming Expo will be for tomorrow, which I will get the badge a little bit late though. A wristband though. Yeah, I think they don't use badges. So right now I'm just gonna wait on it.
For you guys.
Okay, so I actually took a really long break here, and there's actually some very few Sonic fans here. Only some of them though. Only the ones with t-shirts though. Okay, I'm gonna try out some foods though. I'm gonna make a purchase now. I'm taking the original takoyaki. Okay, there's actually 2 Pokemon cosplayers at AniFest here. Well, it's amazing though. Okay, so somewhere around this time here, it looks like some artists are just packing up here, because the event is about to end in just nearly an hour left though. Alright, nothing else to say here. It looks like some artists are just packing up here. Just 2 of the Sonic artists around here. Okay, so 2 food trucks have left this venue here. So for the vendors hall, I don't think there's a lot of them are packing. Just not yet to my least. It looks like only one is packing up though. Okay, anyways, here's the takoyaki. And this is the one I already tried from previous conventions. Alright, yeah. Taking a quick bite out of this. 3, 2, 1. Alright, not bad. Pretty good. Alright, there is a cosplay contest coming up here, so I'm just gonna do either an info vlog or the main episode into it.
Guys, I'm ready to see all the cosplay! There's definitely a lot of amazing cosplays this year, so we're excited to showcase them today. So I guess for our cosplay showcase participants, Jazzy's going to show you how we're going to do the walk. Alrighty, are you guys ready? Yeah! So our cosplayers are going to enter from here. They're going to give you a walk, a performance, and then we all scream, we go, yay! Thank you, and then I walk off. So we have Anya cosplayed as by Penny. Give him a pose, give him a pose, give him a pose. Stop. We have Demon Nesco cosplayed by with the chainsaw. Hair flip, hair flip. Give him a hair flip. Wait, yeah. Perfect, of Chuck E. Cheese cosplayed by Go Chucky! Go Chucky! Go Chucky! Denitsu, cosplay by Tonic, Waifu XX. Sword! Look at the moves! Yes, queen! Nezuko-chan! The clown! Oh no, I'm a little scared, guys. Do we have any alien stage fans? Yeah, and Aizen. Look at these cosplayed by Liv and House of 09. Look at these divas! Drama! Get it going! Get it! Cosplayed by Sid. Wow! Look at the sword!
Unfortunately, the music got way too loud than the maid speaking while announcing the prizes for the winners. Same situation when announcing the winners of all the cosplayers winning the prizes. Here are all the cosplayers that participated in the AniFest 2026 cosplay contest. This concludes the end of the cosplay contest as well as AniFest 2026.
Alright, so AniFest is actually almost over here. It does end at 8 p.m. though. All the artists here are all gone, as well as some vendors that are actually putting their stuff away and some of the food area.
areas, of course. Our Arcade Cafe is about to be put away soon, though. And the virtual meet and greets are actually still intact, though. And the main stage is being put away as well, so just gonna have to check around. So this one, I actually didn't record this when I was trying to enter inside because I was just too busy trying to pick up food earlier. So I guess the VTuber room is actually trying to put away soon, though. But I think that should be it inside AniFest, and I'm gonna say it technically ended for the rest of the day. So the next part is gonna be SoCal Gaming Expo for tomorrow, since it conflicts with my other schedules. So this is the third and final event for this weekend. So stay tuned to that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This is SoCal Gaming Expo for only Sunday after two previous events of IGN Live and AniFest. As mentioned before, the reason why I didn't came to Saturday is because of two events that are conflicting my schedule. Well, aside the IGN Live, I'm hoping that next time that AniFest should have rescheduled the correct date next time. Well, anyways, I am currently here at SoCal Gaming Expo already. The event doesn't actually start until around 11 a.m. unlike some previous conventions, but the VIPs do start at 10 a.m. at the other side. And unfortunately, I forgot to recharge my vlogging camera because I was a bit too rushed on trying to import all my stuff here. Okay, it looks like a line has formed here. I'm glad I came here early enough. Hello there.
How you doing?
What's up? How's it going?
Last day, remember, spend it all. What's going on, man?
What's up? Alright, just heading inside the exhibit hall here. This is what the whole thing looks like. Oh, they got some Sonic stuff here. Anyways, I'm just gonna take a look around this area here. Okay, so here's the exhibit hall here, and yeah, I didn't get to chance to tour everything, so I'm just gonna look around and then do an informal vlog here. Okay, so finished with a pretty quick tour around SoCal Gaming Expo, which is the vendors hall. So I'm just gonna get into what I saw. They have the pinball machines here throughout the rest inside, and some vendors, of course. This vendor does have a Sonic print, but I'm just gonna have to pass. This one I've never seen a book like this before, which is amazing. There's a lot of game vendors around this place as well. I guess this booth right there returns here once again. Well, that's definitely Bay Area. Can't even read the bottom part though. Yeah, it looks like they are developing some of the games right now. Amazing. This one I didn't expect Wild Bills to show up at SoCal Gaming Expo for the first time, but I didn't actually bring my cup with me. Anyways, this is actually the stage itself. The rests are at the other side though. The skateboard arena returns here once again at SoCal Gaming Expo. Okay, some few vendors around this area here. So this is gonna make it harder for me to tour since I missed the first day of SoCal Gaming Expo due to conflicting events. So here are the rest so far. More vintage video games that they have. Okay, I'm just gonna have to come back to this later. Large Funko Pop figures here, and the rest, everything else. Alright, moving on to the next section here. More vintage video games around this place here. There are some few artists around this section here, and I think I remember this artist. Oh, that's
considering
amazing.
holding on to them till Sonic Boost, but I was convinced.
That's amazing.
I was convinced by Pete to just have them out.
Gotcha.
I already gave Pete and Jason Griffith. Well, Jason Griffith, I gave him the option between the Shadow one and the Sonic Unleashed one.
Okay.
He picked the Shadow one.
Awesome. Alright, cool. It's good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, see you around. Okay, next row here. Alright, just barely anything that I like to see around this row. For the ones that I like to see though, there's some plushies here. Before I get into this area here, I'm just gonna have to get some figures authenticated from my previous IGN Live video. Silver the Hedgehog figures here from Sonic Boost. Okay, just gonna head to the next one. I already got the figures authenticated already, and unfortunately this one in the middle got slightly smudged, but I'll keep it like that for now. Just gotta find a way to protect it. Alright, it looks like a pretty classic booth here, and other video games as well. I guess they've been keeping these very old posters for a long time though, and it looks like this is the same vendor that I remember from previous conventions. Blood and teeth. So yeah, just the outside lobby is just very empty here. It used to have some voice actors around this hallway, but it's not there. Anyways, just gonna continue on here. There's some rest of the video games here, and this one is Pixel Empire again from multiple conventions. This artist has some Sonic stuff here, just the pins though, and the charms. Okay, it looks like there is a game that I saw. So yeah, after all that hunting, I finally got the worst game, Sonic the Hedgehog on the Xbox with silver. This might be a good way to get an authentication and autograph from Pete Capella. I'll see if I can do that. Okay, I'm just gonna browse around here, and there's nothing else to see here. Anyways, here's the rest so far around this place. Okay, since I purchased one, I'm just gonna check to see if the dish is okay. So I probably need to find a spot to lay down my camera. Okay, besides all the vendors around here, here is the table that I'm just gonna check. So I'm just gonna unbox it. Let's see. Take the game out slowly. I'm gonna preserve this. Here is Sonic himself. Okay, well, I say this is a collectible item here. I'm just not planning on playing it though, unless if I really have to. But it's a fairly okay game though. But the only difference is that it does not have a manual, so I'll have to find one that sells it. Okay, now that's done here, I'm just gonna simply browse around. Looks like I remembered this vendor here, the Booster Props. Will be hosting Sonic Boost here. Tails right there, which I remembered, and there's Amy. Anyways, I'm just gonna check around for more. This one also has another Sonic the Hedgehog this game though, but it is slightly $1 more. Okay, it turns out there can be actually more than one Sonic the Hedgehog game here. Well, some vendors though. Still, it's kind of like harder to find now these days. Okay, here it is. I'm just gonna check around for some more games here. Overall, nothing particular from this row here, aside a lot of video game vendors around this place. Alright, just the next one so far, just gonna check. Now, just gonna simply wander around mindlessly. The video games right now are currently on sale here, but I can't find anything particular that I like to see. And everything else, I'm just gonna wander a lot. Okay, this area's a little bit too crowded here, so I'm just gonna pass. Honestly, never seen this thing before, but likely it could be attached to a keyboard. More video games here, but it's kind of harder to see. Even more of them though. Never seen this before.
Pick one up, give the stick a spin. That stick around. Give it a spin.
Is this like a hybrid of a PlayStation and an Xbox?
It's officially licensed with Xbox.
Oh, that's amazing.
If you spin the stick, the reason it's so smooth compared to any other controller is it's some proprietary magic under the hood, mixed with Hall effect, mixed with this anti-friction gate, mixed with this metal glide ring. That's what gives the buttery smooth experience. You have concave or dome. You have a segmented traditional D-pad. This is key to fighting games, platformers like Hollow Knight Silksong. It has back button locks, Hall effect impulse triggers, and a laser textured grip. It's a wired controller only for $44.99 con special. However, we are also offering free customization. As long as it's appropriate, you can put whatever you want on the controller. This is not a sticker. This is what's called UV printing. You can see it's permanent.
Okay. That's amazing. I'll think about it later.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll come back. Game Realms again, I think I remembered. It looks like they're playing some games right now here. It's amazing. Making pretty much classic shooting games here. One of them is selling a hatching Yoshi egg here, but I'm just gonna have to wait out for a while. Alright, now I'm just gonna check around for more. There's Throwback Therapy that I remember from multiple conventions. Now I'm just gonna check around more. As I browse around for more, I think there's like too many video game vendors around this place. Okay, there's Pete Capella here, and the only thing I did is get an autograph of the worst game that I bought at the same show and authenticated too. Amazing. Okay, just gonna tour around for more. Here's some more video games here, and there is Sonic Free Riders, except I don't have a Kinect version. I've seen this game multiple times here, but I don't think it's a good Free Riders game due to the controller issue, which is a Kinect, of course. It's not the physical controller itself. Alright, more video game vendors around this place as well. Nothing much to see here. It turns out that I'm done here. Just almost there. Here is the next row here. Okay, this place is actually crowded than it used to be, but this is going to be my final time exploring around. Some old games, of course, here. I think I saw Sonic Heroes, which I already own this game. Okay, that's a lot of games here. Just can't find specifics. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna simply tour around some areas here. And I think I remember this vendor here. Okay, so this is the limit I can go for because there is some nearby celebrities just at this section, of course. And these are pretty hard to find specific games though. Everyone's just looking for games here, but this is how it is. Okay, final row here. This area is actually some extra vendors and Classic Tetris Championship here. And everything else, this is the last few video game vendors around this place. So apparently I might have skipped one of them, but I think I saw Anime Coast here, which I'll get into it. This one is, well, I can't even read the name here though. Vendor's name is Dan the Man. Okay, last one right there, and that's all I have here. And those are the only known vendors I see inside. I think I remember seeing Retro Respawn before. Okay, so this is Anime Coast here from multiple conventions, which they have everything in stock as of now. But now that's over, I'm just gonna have to go to the other side. Okay, yeah, this is the whole area here. It is already packed. Overall, I spent a good hour of touring around the exhibit hall here. But now the other side is where I'm about to tour. Okay, so going into this other hallway, they do have like some game stations around here, and the Classic Tetris World Championship is back. Well, now this is the gaming area, which I don't have to worry about touring as much. This is everything they have so far. There is a live time attack of Super Mario Bros. Okay, this is basically everything that they have so far. This right there is a LAN party of Mario Kart on GameCube. Okay, there's a lot of signatures here of Classic Tetris World Championship for 2026 and everything else. So this is just the main booth here. And this right there is Tetris Effect Connect is what they have. Our studio is currently active here, so this is what it looks like. Alright, just at this other hallway here, and this is the arcade room inside. Basically arcade stuff though. This is basically the entire length of what the area looks like here. So that's all to it. And the last one is the gaming apparel exhibit, to which the only major difference is that they had to rearrange the whole exhibit just to give it more easy space, even though it sacrifices a lot of objects that used to be inside the previous SoCal Gaming Expo before. Yeah, these are all the apparels of all of that. T-shirts as well, and the rest, everything. Honestly, isn't that much to see around here. And the last one, they have significantly less prints and showcase of all the items here. Yeah, nothing much to see here, but this is all they have. Popular Science, I think I remember this type of arcade machine before, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is actually something I've seen here. They actually have the VR set here, just only a brief demo. This one, I'll later get into this informal vlog of Classic Tetris World Championship later on. Alright, I already purchased this controller here with a custom design. It's for my Xbox though. And they also gave me this charm here, which is amazing. I'll have to come back in around an hour before my controller's ready. I guess this machine has already started here. It's amazing. Here's some lights right there, which means that it's for the processing. Yeah, this is what the machine up there looks like here. So it's doing its own thing. It can take some beautiful amount of time. Okay, it looks like everything is printed here. This is what the whole thing looks like. Wow. Those are the stickers here. It goes to the second machine for processing, of course, and protection. Right, almost there. It's just processing the stickers just a little bit one by one. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
It's really permanent on there too. You're probably gonna, the plastic is gonna wear before this comes off.
Okay, gotcha. Great. This is amazing so far. Good. Thanks for a demonstration, and I'll definitely later use it in the future.
No problem. We're planning to go to a bunch of different shows, and this is something we're going to be offering for all Hyperkin products.
Okay.
So if you ever have any like Hyperkin consoles or anything like that, we'll be offering free customizations to any Hyperkin products you may own.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for your support.
No problem. Throwing some info out here. This is actually the custom controller that I purchased, the whole games here. Okay, got to the other section here, and this is what this area looks like. And it looks like the boosted props did place all the Sonic characters here. So in here is actually the panel room. It's just only panel room A, and that's the only one that they have. So turns out one of them mentioned something about the panel room from yesterday, which I actually missed out, but it's right. This is what the whole panel room looks like, which is a major difference, of course. Yeah, this is the area, of course. All right, just back at the exhibit hall. This is actually something that's new that I haven't seen before. This is actually called the I can't pronounce that store, which is an official licensed video game music store. Okay, so I don't have any preference at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to look around. So this is Classic Tetris World Championship here. Just at the spot here. I think they're actually taking a break as of now. So right there, I did purchase the $10 poster from the Classic Tetris World Championship, which I can give it to Eric by mail. The base costs around $10 though. Oh, I already got Fractal Signature, which he's right there, and I'm just waiting for Alex Thatch, which he also wanted me to get it signed. Okay, so right now he's not anywhere at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to find him later. Okay, just hanging around here, and they're playing Tetris here. Just only some random attendees though. There's the booth here with a bunch of classic TVs here. Classic Tetris World Championship here. Now I'm just gonna look around for more. Okay, so I already got Alex Thatch's signature here, and this actually is going for my friend Eric that I'm about to mail him. There we go. This is everything I needed so far. Okay, so I actually have more objectives here. So Eric wanted me to get 3 more autographs, but this time I needed Dog playing Tetris, which he's on stage. Blue Scooty, which is not available at the moment. And the other one is a game Scott. So I had to find Scott. All right.
Instead of starting at level 1, and when they get to level 19, things are going to speed up considerably, and it'll still even get faster once we get to level 29, which used to be a speed that people couldn't survive, but as you mentioned, with the new rolling technique, it is something that people can continue to play through.
We will experience 130 lines of level 18, then 100 lines of the level 19 speed, another 100 lines of the level 29 speed, and then we have our super kill screen, which is practically unplayable for the majority of these players at level 39. You know, Alex T has gotten level 40 in practice a couple of times.
Okay, so this is actually a game scout, which previously my friend might have pronounced it wrong though. He's on stage right now, so I'm unable to cross over. So after this match, I'll get his autograph from him. Okay, so I got a game scout here. Okay, it looks like they're playing Sonic 2 here on the Sega Genesis. Just gonna look around here just to find what they have so far. So it's around 2:09 at this time here. Just trying to explore around for something. Just playing Sonic and Knuckles here. Right there, I'm back at the exhibit hall. It looks like there's a main stage that's active. One of them has some comics here though. Just gonna have to move around. Alright, here's some here. It looks like I passed by this Sonic figure here. There's Tails just in the middle. Okay, so apparently I somehow got this random card here from one of the vendors. So shout out to him. It looks like I remember this vendor from a previous convention before. Yeah, I know the music environment is very loud here, so it's hard for me to speak. Okay, never seen that before, but they do have a Sonic set here. This is what it looks like so far, which is amazing. What's doing extra credit? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Looks like they're doing some great progress so far. Numerous amount of Tetris players here just hanging around, but it's kind of like hard for me to recognize all of them since I got too many signatures. Alright, most of them, yes, and it just got knocked over. Anyways, these are multiple signatures that I can give to Eric. Okay, I think that's basically the minimum that I needed so far.
Why I was kind of surprised about how good I did, because like I've had a lot I mean, it's probably one of the greatest set of matches we saw in a round of 8 there. So, Miles, you know, as you mentioned, you started to move on, you graduated college, you're becoming an adult. Where do you see yourself in this now next era of gaming? We see a lot of new faces this year. We're seeing a lot younger competition now. Obviously, the climbers, rowers beginning. You know, give us your thoughts on where the game is headed and where do you see yourself in the next year or two?
Yeah, I mean, I'm scared as bro. He's gonna take over soon now, but I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be trying to put my best foot forward, try to get more high scores. You know, I can still hang with the best. You know, I got 2 games off of world champion, so I'm still gonna be out here trying to compete. You know, I'll be back here as much as I can.
You know what, you just heard the crowd is excited for that. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, this is, again, for the 3rd time in a row, your top 8 finisher, Miles! Congratulations.
Okay, it's around 3:08 at this time here, and it does look like some of the consoles are gone for now. Likely they're just putting away their stuff. It looks like they're taking a break for now, so I'm gonna do the same thing as well. Okay, right now they're still doing LAN plays here for Mario Kart, so it's still active. I guess I'm hungry now. It looks like they featured this food here. I can get this one. Yeah. Something good to eat though. I guess I'm hungry. Oh, okay, awesome. Alright, and now I'm just gonna pay on my own bill. Okay, got this special drink here for an extra fee, and the main dish here. So, this is what it looks like. So, I guess this is what it actually looks like as of now. Never seen that before. Anyways, I'm gonna try out this sandwich here, even though this is pretty messy. So, 3, 2, 1. Not bad. But unfortunately, I cannot eat with one hand though while holding the camera. And how about this drink? So this is the next one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. It has a pretty nice flavor. The chips are pretty easy though. Pretty straightforward. Alright. Not bad. Alright, it looks like there's another Tetris match here. But I'm just gonna look around for the exhibit hall for the final time. There's a lot to browse around here though. Okay, so I'm back near the VR. It turns out that is a different type of VR console that they're playing right now. So yeah, this is what it looks like here on the bottom, and the PC itself though. Alright, now time to move on here. And I was able to make a purchase of just a small Knuckles plush here. Squishmallow though. It's from the banner all the way there. Alright, just still looking around here at the moment. Retro Valley Fest. Wow, never seen that before. It is hosted by Mega Games though. Okay, there's not that much info from Retro Valley Fest, but one day they'll host it later at some point of time. Alright, just going around for more areas here. Okay, it looks like these are all the DVDs, but they're all Blu-rays. Fortunately, the only Blu-ray that I have is just my Xbox Series X console, which does support Blu-ray. I was thinking about buying Sonic X, but I'm just gonna pass. Browsing around here for the final time. Just gonna linger around for more. Okay, just around 4 p.m. at this time. I don't know if there's anything I can look into just yet. Only some few vendors have put their stuff away here. This vendor right there does have a Sonic poster right there. This right there is what it looks like though. Oh, didn't realize that this can go on for as long as it can. Well, they do got Dreamcast games here, but they're quite expensive. Overall, I think that's all I had to do in the vendor's hall. I know it's not a complete review of everything, but I did the informal vlog, which I have it posted on my channel. Well, other than that, this is the final time I'm just gonna simply step inside this exhibit hall. So I think it will close at around 5.
Dancing forward to face Meme in the next round.
Alright. Okay, so a side note is that Tetris is way longer, unlike SoCal Gaming Expo, like some previous conventions. Originally I was about to try one of the pinball machines, but unfortunately the machine itself is broken, because there's like no pinballs here. Okay, just just at the exhibit hall. Yeah, I know I said it that this will be a final time stepping it, but it turns out that they actually have a super rare Tails figure from Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. Yeah, I think this is made by First 4 Figures. Now, I am finally back at the CTWC already here, but now I'm just gonna have to do the rest of the video here as an important recording. Keep that in mind, it's gonna be a really long recording, which is gonna take up a lot of space and batteries.
Pointing out for specific pieces. Go for the S flag in this game here. Yeah, only 10,000 points separate this lead. He's fighting for it, but being going for more. Nice stacking the dog. Looking for pieces to turn into Ari's open beams now in trouble. She does have to leave it at the moment. Oh, no! Hans, man, wait! Don't press the control!
Alright, so the winner is actually Dog. He actually won. Alright, so it turns out the event even though they have pretty much commentary. Overall, I enjoyed it. Alright, this is now the conclusion of SoCal Gaming Expo. I hope you guys do enjoy this content here. If you like it, please consider following me on other social media platforms in my About page. This is Vlog with AvroTF, signing out.